I'm on the east side, I'm on the north side, south to the west, baby, where's your at? I'm coming clean, going way off the map. Car to a 6-man, turn out my hats. I'm on a jet trying to get dispatched. Carlo Ford, set up the match. Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this? Slap. Told the DJ gon' run that. Told the DJ gon' run that. Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this? Told the DJ gon' run it. Told the DJ gon' run it. Why would I play? Four in the game. Bro off a brain dust. Yeah, I'm insane. Bro, am I tripping? This shotty just drop on me. Different way down in the sea. I done went drop my anchor. What is we talking about? No, I don't talk a lot. Let's just spot that paper. Switching away.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. Here's Tom Kennedy on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Takes a hit on his first pass attempt of this game, and it doesn't get anywhere close. That's incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Well, they told us in our meetings, Brock, they wanted to make a statement on the very first play from scrimmage, and they very nearly got it there with a sack. Instead, he got the throwaway, but it is incomplete.
I will say, though, I think the message was still sent, Kate, because that quarterback's picking up the pieces. We know the impact those early hits can have.
Off to pass now on 2nd down. Catch made left side by Laporta. And a defender finally gets there, but not before...
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What? Yeah. Y'all ready to play some football? You got it. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, we so big. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I won't answer now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'm up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let the get him. I got fools that'll go get him. That's for him and Pooh and them dudes that run with him. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Gotta spit it for the and the thugs. That be ballers and the hustlers. Got me coming at you bogus in the VI while they bumping Lil Jar. I'm a Russia. It's a cycle twister from Chicago, rolling with the Miami. Then I crush you. script, I'm a player. You just a square. See, once that enemy, the whole industry is my enemy. And you ain't no kin to me or friend to me. Don't pretend to be. See, I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the hood. My MO is ghetto and I don't even need for you booty cats. I'm straight out the county of dead. 305, MIA. You ever come south for the border? First most born, you're gon' be. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Good secondary. Tarheeb still getting up, making that tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another one for Gibbs. Odds around him, he's got space. 40! Hits the 20! He will go! Touchdown, Detroit!
Gibbs, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Detroit.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra
kicker
point.
on for the point after.
Sent right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
7. Chargers, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert throwing right away. He finds Johnston into the red zone. And a dime. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Quentin Johnston going 65 yards on the first play of that drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-all.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dortch now to return it. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Now gone. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first.
It's a gain of 23
I
yards.
just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
There's Gibbs, back-to-back catches for him. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Throwing is gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Detroit.
Goff back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Trying to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love dialed up.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. Goff setting the throw. Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac Tesla, capping a 7-play scoring drive. Bates now for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And our score 14-7 now here in the first.
Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he gets him around 6 there. Joseph up for the stop. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. They find McConkey along the outside. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Throwing now, Herbert. On target here to Njoku. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Line.
Herbert. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing for Njoku, but intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away.
By the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Such concentration. He brought it in one-handed.
I remember a time when these were ultra rare. Only a few players could pull them off. Well, now you see receivers actually practicing one-handed catches. They're becoming much more commonplace. I'll tell you what, though, doesn't make it any less impressive. What a catch.
That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Off to the air now. It's on target to Williams. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for the chunk run.
This one to Williams out left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Now a pitch to Gibbs. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to give the Lions the first down.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Gone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, capping a 7-play scoring drive.
The kicker on for the point after.
Bates' extra point is up and good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
21. Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9. Gronk gets second down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Hampton on second. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. And that gives LA the first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. To throw, Herbert. It's caught left side by Harris. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
On 2nd down, Herbert. It's everything he has under this one. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Lions return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off play action, Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He stopped finally after a gain of almost 30. And that's going to be a Lions first down. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's Goff on first, and he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he gets home. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta from 23 out. Bates now for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
28. Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Herbert back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Now Herbert to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
They'll take over.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, you put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Throwing here just before halftime. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
It's a gain of
When
7.
you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 2nd down, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They completed the pass, but they lost one on 2nd down, so now they've got 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. There's the hitch. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. It is 1st down Detroit.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Play action here with Goff. Diving right side, got it! Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Working on second down. Goff. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long. So a rare win for them in coverage there, Brock. Haven't found a lot of success stopping the pass at all game, but they finally take one away there.
One of the rare opportunities today with this group, on a contested ball, they actually knock it away.
To the air on third and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And there it is. Touchdown, Lions. Sam Laporta. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. 8 sacks on the extra points. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Lions 35, Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Herbert now. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that is good for a Chargers first down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Herbert. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs. Well, some might say, Brock, that this drive's got some legs after a disappointing last series, right? And it was his legs that just picked up that first down to keep things moving.
Was it his legs, though?
It was legs. Didn't it feel like a lot of legs? Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to Hampton. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. That
one's incomplete in the end zone.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
They go to him again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Man, this is going to be too little too late. But hey, to the count for giving effort till the end. That's a touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Chargers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out. Incomplete. We got 2nd down.
There's certain markers as a quarterback, as an offense efficiency-wise. You know if you hit, you're going to have a great chance to win. This lead is built in many ways on this guy's efficiency today. His completion percentage off the charts. That's just the 3rd incompletion all game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Goff. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, Goff throwing. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. What a way to pick it up on 4th down, Brock. Game goes to midfield, so then beyond, down inside the opposing 45. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Lions about set to celebrate this win. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Spins out of 1 sub. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to give the Lions the 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down.
He was brought down at the 27.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Lion.
Herbert back to throw. That's Harris on the right side. And he's taken down right away at the 15-yard line. L.A. uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Sets up first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Throwing is gone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown.
Complete to Amon-Ra St.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been and it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. All right, Brock. 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission accomplished. It's what you set out to do every week. Win the football game. And the guys did just that.
Yeah, and I think it was about confidence today. Right? It's one thing to think you can go get the job done. It's another thing.
that.
Okay, pop off then.
Hey yo.
Okay.
Switch it up now. Hey yo.
Wait until I pop off.
Seen down with they get down or lay down, you ain't getting down, you better run. It's been times I ain't had no bun, had to sit in there and run. 23 and 1, I'm shining right now, I've been through a lot. Mama crying on these jail, call my minutes running out. Didn't know where my daddy was, all I know that he a thug. He was selling and I was somewhere all the clubs. I was laying in the yard like a bug, I was trying to lay something down like a rug. On the block I thought it can go home with a dub. I was stealing cars and parking down the street, not far from cold. I rock that road, they in his chest with a on that ground, broke my heart, no more love. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm straight. I think I need a hug. I'm taking all these, just can't put down this. Got my hands up high, cause I made it out. I be asking God, why I make it out? It be nice, I just cry, cause I made it out. I feel at the top when you make it out. You make it out, 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 when you make it out. I feel at the top when you make it out. It get lonely sometimes, had to kiss that mean me no good. In the hood, feel like I owe you something, tell me what I owe you, then I don't owe it. I wanna see me grow. When I needed help, what that is, love, loyalty. They love when I get on these beats, this sound like poetry. Voices, hearing them in my head, so I make the right choices. And you going in or sting like a swordfish. I know you see me crying in hell while I'm crying this. Katie, you watching me, I know you just enjoying this. A whole lot of jewelry, cars and clothes, my vision getting blurry. Won't let it brand me, my family ain't too far, I keep them right behind me. Made my mama quit a job to keep her safe beside me. I made it out, bigger house, ain't got enough rooms, go scratch out on the couch. On the road, that's when they hit the most, see tears running out. Ain't none I'm fearing cause I snap. I done did enough favors, I need some, they running out. Running laps around these, he put up, I'm popping out. Back against the wall, no copping out, no need for stopping out. You left too early, you left so fast. You left me, you hurt me bad. God. I made it out alive though, made it out alive though.
You know me saying, lad, we don't get knocked out. I take that all day.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions. Kicker Jake Bates has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing first play is Herbert. And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 29 yards. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
It's the score, Lions 7, Chargers 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit. Regain confidence in their game plan.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's Herbert. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. On the return, Dortch. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Right side to Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Goff. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to pull it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A run once more with Hampton. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now it's Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Goff now looking to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
17 more
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Detroit Lions. First down.
Here's Goff. Open man here is Conklin. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tyler Conklin, 27 yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Here's Herbert. Looking deep downfield. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the interception, here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 43-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Gone. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Rocky Sin there to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Herbert. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
the end result, 21 yards.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add 6 to their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line.
Chargers first down.
Herbert now. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hampton is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Herbert off of play action. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Charlie Kohler from 3 yards out. And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll go down at the 28. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
That's good. For a Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A toss out right to Gibbs. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now 2nd and 5. To Williams on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now it's gone. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.